Hi, I'm Charlotte Lawson, a registered licensed dietitian here in Tampa Bay, Florida. Now, if you have a food intolerance, you may be experiencing some uncomfortable symptoms and wondering how you can cure or help that. Well, first off, keep in mind that a food intolerance is very different from a food allergy. Now, I say very because the symptoms can be a bit more severe. However, sometimes they can be similar. An allergy is typically more to a protein or a certain substance in a food where our body reacts negatively towards it, maybe giving us hives or itchiness, rashiness, or maybe even an anaphylactic where we can't breathe and we start to swell. So be very careful if you do have a food allergy and check with your physician. Now, if you have a food intolerance, this could just mean that something that your body doesn't necessarily like and you actually have a digestion problem. For instance, a lactose intolerance is very common. Lactose is something naturally found in milk products. And when your body cannot tolerate it, it's because we don't have quite enough of the enzyme to break down those sugars. Because it is very common, we often actually have oral dietary aids or even special products that have removed that certain sugar and now allow you to digest those products a little bit easier. So if that's something that you have, check into some of those products. Again, an oral digestive aid or checking out alternatives. Now, if it's something else, maybe causing you indigestion or heartburn, try to pinpoint that one food. You may want to try to avoid it altogether for maybe just a small period of time. Once you've let your body recoup a little bit from those symptoms, try adding back that food in very small amounts. And again, just testing it a little bit and a little bit more. Every time you seem to tolerate it a little better, try increasing that amount. Now, this may or may not work for you. Sometimes there's just going to be foods your body's not going to like. But hopefully, either between a dietary aid, alternative products, or slowly weaning yourself back into a certain food, you'll be able to remove some of those symptoms seen with food intolerance. Those are just a couple ideas, and hopefully something works for you. I'm Charlotte, and eat happy.